All right, we can go over the game from this weekend. DC Kings versus the Hoopers. If you don't know who I am, I'm Coach Nick with the DC Kings. I'm probably trying to keep it a little bit shorter this go around. I'm not gonna stop at like every single thing that I see. Obviously, I'll like talk about it, but yeah, because the past few ones kind of just repeating myself. So let's uh let's watch and learn. Let's see what we learn from this game. Let's see what we can pick up. All right. Let's just do a little quiz thing here. Let's just see what defense are they in. To me, it looks like they're in man. So yeah. I mean, already off the bat, there's just a lot of standing around. I mean, we have an offense for man. Um, I think we Yeah, it looks like we started to kind of do it. I don't know. We don't necessarily have to call a play every single possession. But we can't have all five of us just standing around doing nothing. We gotta do some kind of movement, like down screen here, Nick pops up, or we have a off ball screen, or I think we do set the screen for Caleb. Either way, we can't all just be ball watching. We need cuts to the basket. We need screens. We need movement. And it looks like we started to do it a little bit. Yeah, it's beautiful right there. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Because I was about to say, a mismatch like that when we have a bigger guy on us, that can't really move our feet. We definitely want to attack this right here, and we picked up on it. Definitely want to attack right there. It's a good drive. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. All right. How did Caleb end up on number one? Okay, so I know we say switch by default. However, right here, Caleb, I mean, the number 13 is not really doing anything, so we could just easily fight around this screen. We definitely don't want you guarding number one right here. So, yes, we switch by default. However, we also got to be a little bit smart here and just and we've talked about this before. Give ourselves options, right? We don't know if number 13 can shoot, so we could say go under the screen. Jackson, give him space so that Caleb can fight underneath the screen here. If you just back up a little bit. Oh shit. Where was I? It was like right here. Right? If we just give each other space right here. So Jackson, yeah. So right here, if you just back up right here ish, let Caleb fight underneath the screen. We don't necessarily have to switch this and then put Caleb in a bad spot where he's guarding, or it's like Isaiah Thomas guarding Shaq, right? All right, I'm gonna skip ahead. I don't care about the free throws. Let's see. Yeah, I will say the boxing out was a lot better this game. For the most part, we did a great job boxing out. It was just a bigger team. just couldn't really get a hand on the ball. I believe we gave up 18 offensive rebounds, which is horrible, which is part of the reason why the game was so close. But it wasn't a lack of boxing out. It was more so a lot of it was we couldn't secure the ball whenever we did box out and like went to go get it. It just like went through our hands or ball honestly just didn't bounce in our way. But I saw a lot of boxing out this game. I was very pleased with that. It's very good. Way to get on the floor then. All right. Is another reason why the game was so close is we really just gave the ball away a lot. Caleb, you have a bad habit of picking up your dribble when you're not really forced to, but it looks like you're making a pass here, so it's not really the same thing. But there's no reason to pick up your dribble to stop dribbling if you're not forced to. Just keep your dribble because the last thing you want to do is pick it up and then you have nowhere to go with it. And yeah, I mean, just it's a dangerous pass. You've got one, two, three defenders in between you and Lucas. So just got to be a little bit smarter here. Just a little bit smart about the passes we're trying to make. Because I think honestly that's the main reason why the game was so close. It was 18-16. This is the main reason why the game was so close is turnovers and offensive rebounds, but mostly turnovers. I mean, look at this. This just put a smile on my face. 2, 3. That's amazing. That's awesome to see. We get still, still we're getting better. Still finding a common theme here, but for the most part, it's a lot better. Yeah, see, again, right here, you're picking up your dribble for no reason. I mean, this is Jesus Christ. This kid's gonna give you this much space to get into the lane. You gotta attack that every time. And I mean, shit, kid. There's nobody. They're giving you this whole lane to work with. We gotta attack that every time, and we have to see that too. You pick. I guess you lose your dribble. There comes Curry coming in late. Got a box out. Yeah, got a box out. Hmm. Let me see something real quick. Let me go back. Jack, you're wide open. We can't hesitate. There's nobody in front of you. You're pretty far out. That's probably why you hesitated. But if you put yourself in a better position to get the ball, right? You're coming down. If you put yourself in a better position closer to the line, you probably wouldn't have hesitated there. So just keep that in mind whenever you're here. But also, I mean, shit, it's there. I would have been okay with this shot, to be honest. You're wide open, nobody's in front of you. But we have to make quicker decisions. Either take the shot or drive to the basket. But we can't hesitate to make a decision. It's one or the other. Shoot, pass, or dribble, drive. Yeah, I heard the screen right. Good. Good help. Good steal. It's another dangerous pass. It's a good drive though. We just didn't hit the layup. Yeah, nothing bad there. You just didn't make it. I think we shot pretty bad. Let me open up the stat sheet real quick. Because I think we shot pretty bad from the field as well. Another reason why the game was so close. Did we just turn the ball over? Hold on, let me pause it real quick because I want to be able to pay attention. Let me check the box score. It's Kings versus Hooperz. Kings. Okay, so we shot from the field. Oh, Jesus. We shot 19% from the field. We made 6 shots out of 31 attempts. So that's probably numero uno why we only had 18 points. It's pretty bad. And let me see. 9 threes. We made one out of 9 threes. Yeah, I mean it's not bad. 9 attempts. 9 out of 31 were threes. So I guess that's not terrible. I did feel like at the beginning of the game we were kind of settling for threes. Got to be more aggressive, especially against a team that's. I don't think they're really that great at defense. They just had one kind of big guy. Other than that, I felt like we got to the paint pretty easily. So yeah, we shot 19% from the field. That's pretty bad. 11% from 3. That's 1 out of 9. 5 out of 11 from the free throw line. Got to make our free throws. It's 45% also. We only had 3 total assists, but I mean it's hard to get assists if you're not making shots. So that's probably why. We had 14 turnovers, which I think is a lot better than last game. Still up there a little bit. It's pushing it. But we had 7 steals and 6 blocks. I mean, I think Caleb had like 3 or 4 blocks. Let me see. Caleb had 3 blocks and 3 steals. So I think we played good defense. I mean, we held them to 16 points. Mostly because that team just chucked up every 3 they could. I mean, how many threes did they shoot? They shot 13 threes. They made 1. They shot 8% from 3. It's pretty bad. All right, let's keep going. There's their 1-3. Let me see. How do we do on the box out? So we still Lucas boxed out. I see Kian. I see Jackson boxing out. Nick and Caleb do not box out. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna have to do to get this kid to box out? Again, we're stopping our dribble when nobody's in front of us. Just because somebody slides over in front of you does not mean you have to pick up your dribble. There's just this is still, the paint is still open. I mean, they are not getting in front of you. You got to stop picking up your dribble for no reason. Let me see. Okay. It's a good shot. I want to see Jackson real quick. Was Jackson open over here when you got the ball? I mean, Jackson, again, you have your hands set, your feet set. You got to be ready to shoot this ball, kid, because you're open. This is another shot that I would have been okay with. I do like that you drove the ball. Boom. Yeah, it's not bad offense right there. It's not bad. Let's skip ahead. Why are we running into each other? I guess Nick doesn't know who he's guarding. Yeah, I guess Nick is lost right now. He doesn't know who he's guarding. I gotta know who we're guarding. I probably should have waited to put Korean until the next quarter. Just because showed up late, gave her a little bit more time to settle in and stretch and stuff. Although I don't know what quarter we're in right now. Okay, so we're setting up an L. We did not set up an L. We're just kind of doing our own thing. But we got the ball in, so that's really all that matters. It's just not a good shot. It's a very forced shot. 1-on-2 when we have Lucas wide open. Jackson wide open. Was the time running out? I don't understand why we went for this shot. Yeah, we got fouled, but I don't really like this shot at all. It's 2-on-1. Almost 3-on-1. Not a good shot. Let's skip it. Okay. It's not bad defense right there for the most part. Let me see. You two need to make sure we're communicating. I think so. I guess we're doubling, but we have to communicate this so that Lucas can recover quicker. That's really it. Just got to communicate that better. Other than that, defense is pretty good. There's not bad defense, just better offense. Yeah, this is just what I was talking about, where I was like, look how open the paint is. And this is where I was saying, like, we're settling for threes when he's all the way back here, he's all the way back here, and there's just this whole area is open. This whole area. I felt like we probably could have got it into the paint there. Or I mean, we have this guy closing out hard on you. We give one more pass to Lucas, and Lucas gets an open shot. I don't know. Just felt like a forced shot here. All right. Skip it, skip it, skip ahead. How do we miss this? Okay. I guess it just bounces. Yeah, this is just what I was talking about. The ball just doesn't bounce our way, but somehow it's still our ball. Just throw the ball away here. Got to make sure we. I don't even know. Go to the ball, maybe. But really, I mean, probably want to. Yeah. So, okay. Two things. Lucas, meet the pass, go to the ball. And then also, Caleb, we don't want to pass the ball on the inside where the defense is. We want to pass it to the outside where the defense is not. And part of that is on Lucas as well to have his hand up away from the defense so that Caleb knows where to pass the ball. Right, ball should have been right here, not here, where he was able to deflect the ball. Oh, I accidentally restarted it. Let's see. I think we're past this. We are about right here. Okay, we are 2 passes away and we are still attached to this guy when we didn't say that we need to be. There's no reason why you should be all the way out here when the ball is all the way over here. Just slide over, be in help. We're still attached to this guy, and we don't even know where he's at. But we force a turnover. All right, good. So, regardless of the shot, we pass right here and we do nothing. We kind of just stand still, pass a cut. Pass, cut, pass, and screen away, do something. I guess that's the end of the quarter. Okay, let's move on. There's no reason to be jumping right there like that. Wait, hold on, let me see. Yeah, just stay down. Dang, how did I get the ball? Okay, well, I will say I see Curry buzzing out. I see her trying, so I'll give her that. It's another dangerous pass. We're trying to get the ball to Lucas, but we also have how many defenders in between Lucas right here? 1, 2, 2 defenders here, and I probably would have just preferred you just dribble through this first. Let the defender come to you before you try to get the pass to Lucas. I see what you're trying to do here. I just don't like that we're trying to throw it in between 2 defenders like this. This also would have been an easier look to just fake and bounce pass to Kean. because this you honestly made a harder decision here because this side of the this side is wide open. It's so open, but this opposite side is not. Like, even if Lucas got the ball here, he's gonna have to go up against two defenders. When on this side, there's nobody back yet. So we just I like that you're trying to share the ball, but we also have to see. We have to see what's going on up here. All right, ball's over here, and we are. I don't even know what we're doing. We're not even lined up on the right side. So I guess we got to work on our inbounds plays a lot more. Okay, so yeah, believe. Let me see. It looks like they're in a 3-2 zone right here. And we went over offense for 3-2 zone in practice, and I sent you guys the videos, and we worked on it before the game too. Um, we just gotta make sure we're focused whenever we're going over these plays and the offense and stuff, so that we're not so lost on what to do. Because there's just a whole lot of nothing going on right now. There's a lot of standing around and just watching instead of movement. Hold on, let me go back. I guess we're. I don't. Yeah, I really don't know what we're doing. Um, and then another thing right here, when we catch the ball, this is a bad position right here to be in, where we're just lazily have the ball over our head like this, right? We need to be in a stronger position. Where we're one ready to shoot, two ready to pass, or three ready to dribble. This is just call. This is just like crying for the defense to come steal the ball. But I call a timeout so that we can get into the offense. And it's just a word of advice because I know we're not going to do it. We mess it up a lot. You guys are going to drive your coaches insane when we draw up, a play or offense or whatever on the clipboard. We come out of a timeout and we mess up the ATO. So just make sure when a coach is drawing something on a clipboard, you're paying attention. If you have questions, you're confused, and ask questions because it's gonna drive your coaches insane. When you draw up an ATO and we don't do it, when you literally just saw it. Um, but we're learning, so that's what we're here for. We're learning. Yeah, we kind of just throw the ball away. Let me see. Boom. No, honestly, could have done it from here. But yeah. So what's supposed to happen? Actually, I don't even want to say it. We'll go over it in practice. All right, let's go. Let's move ahead. I think we foul. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I believe for like middle school and like high school and stuff, I believe as long as it's a shot attempt, you can grab your own rebound. Let me see. I believe as long as it's a shot attempt that you can grab your own rebound. But also, it's possible that the refs thought that the ball got hit, that the ball was blocked. Uh, I don't know. I could be wrong though. I don't quote me on that. Yeah, I could be wrong. I'm actually kind of curious to, yeah, if this helps. So in the NBA, yeah, it's a travel if you airball and in the NBA, if you shoot an airball and then you rebound it, it's a travel, or it's a what's call it? Shit, I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, it's a travel. But in non-pro, so like NCAA and high school, I guess middle school as well. If it's a shot attempt, as long as it's not a self pass or whatever, you can, it's completely legal. Yes, you can catch your own airball in most basketball leagues, NCAA, FIBA, high school, as long as the referee deems it a legitimate shot attempt and not a pass or self pass. NBA and WNBA is a traveling violation to be the first to touch your own airball if it does not hit the rim or backboard. I guess yeah, but that's left up to the refs' discretion. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I was right. Yeah. The more you know. Oh yeah. I want to. Let's look at this. Oh man, look at that. That's beautiful. Boom, boom, boom. That's so man. That's awesome to see right there. Another thing because I know it's happened to us before. Just because you're standing out here on the 3 point line doesn't mean you don't have a job. If there's an opponent on the line, we should be lined up with them boxing out. And I will, yeah, I need to go over that in practice as well because that's happened a few times where somebody's on the 3 point line and they run in and get the rebound. So Caleb right here, whoever's on the 3 point line on the outside, if we see somebody lined up here, we need to be boxing them out as well. Um, this isn't just you get to chill and do nothing. Yeah. So again, pass and we do nothing. Let me see. Okay. Caleb starts off with a pass to Lucas. All right. We don't do the DHO. Cool. All right. Lucas passes to Jackson, and we kind of just stand in the same spot. No movement, no cutting through. Jackson passes, same thing. We still no movement. We kind of just stand still. I mean, this is why we're not getting anywhere. It's because there's no movement. You guys pass the ball and just do nothing really. Um, we have to have body movement and ball movement, regardless of what defense the other team is showing us. It's pretty much the same same stuff. 2-3-3-2 man 1-3-1 1-1-2-2 whatever the case may be. Um, it's pretty much the same principles. You pass the ball, you need to do some kind of something other than stand in the same spot asking for the ball back, because you're not going to get anywhere with that. Let's move on. Free throws. Back up a little bit. All right, so. All right, Caleb, right here. Ball's coming down. We don't just like. It's almost like you waited for the screen to come. Let me see. And maybe it could be that Kian didn't communicate it. But when we see it, we gotta fight just a little bit harder. And it looks like you went over the screen, which is I'm fine with that. I don't know. Let me see. Well, I will say that Nick is also attached to his guy over here when he should really be. I don't really think this guy can shoot, so we don't have to be so close. I know the ball is only one pass away, so Nick, we shouldn't. You need to slide over. You need to slide over with your body, stop the ball, and yeah, help your teammates out. But because Jackson was in the right spot, we kind of stopped that drive. However, we do end up fouling. So yeah, same thing right here. Same thing right here. Okay, so this is what I mean by I was trying to tell Nick to pinch this guy right here, right, to help out Jackson, box out big fella number one. Box out here, and we box out here, and then we let Caleb take the shooter, and then we also need. Well, I mean, there's one guy here, but yeah. So pinch. Both of you two should be boxing out this guy. That's what I was trying to get Nick to do, but I maybe he didn't know what I was saying or know what I meant. Yeah, that's what I was pretty much trying to say. Okay, this is what I mean by pinching. When we're facing somebody that's like big, this is what I mean by pinching. When we have two people box out one person. This is kind of what this looks like. Say like somebody like a Shaquille O'Neal, or a really good rebounder like a Andre Drummond. Those kinds of players. We want to utilize two people. Okay, that's pretty much it. Yeah, the rest of this doesn't really apply to us, or I'm not really worried about that right now. But that's what I mean by pinching. That's what that looks like. Yeah, no, yeah. Obviously, you can tell Nick had no idea what I meant. That's fine. But now we know. And then Nick, we got to get on the floor here. We got to dive for this ball. It's a 50-50 ball that we probably could have had. Okay, what in the world is going on? Hold on. Okay. So don't slide over, and that's why this guy beats us. So need to stop reaching, slide over, stop ball. Jackson's in the right spot. It's a great, great contest. Shot goes up. I don't know what Nick is. Maybe he's okay. He's going for the rebound. Nick, if this you see this guy shoot the ball, I mean, this guy's a lot bigger than you, but at least if we would have tried to box him out first, we probably would have gotten the ball here. But we get blessed. Yeah, I mean, look, this is what I mean. This is what I mean right here. So this ball is coming up here. Instead of all of us just staring at the ball here, we could be pushing these blue players out of the paint so that we have a better chance of getting the ball here. Right? We have three black three black in the paint, and we have three blue in the paint. Actually, it looks like we have four black in the paint. I think Kian's in here too. Yeah, but instead, we make it a lot harder for ourselves. It's a good thing Jackson was in the right spot, but we all just do our jobs and box out. This stuff wouldn't be so hard. It's making it a lot more difficult. Ah, it's a great pass, and yeah, it's a good shot. Just missed it. Travel. Where's audio at? Did I mute it? Oh, okay. I don't know what just happened. I guess my earbuds went out. So I get you called 3 seconds. Okay. Oh, Cree. Get the ball. Oh, and you put it right in his face. This is what I'm talking about. I don't know why you do this to yourself. Talked about this a million times. I'm pretty sure you have control of the ball right now. Just why do you put it over your head? Why? I mean, don't box out either. Goes up, and we're all staring at the ball. Instead, we have this guy in the paint. It's good offense right there. I like it. It's really good, really good. Is it halftime? We just kind of just give them the ball here. So I really don't like this pass. This majority of the times, especially when we're throwing it in the center of everything, I would rather this be a bounce pass in between. Because I mean, look how high up this guy is. We just ball fake high and bounce pass to Jackson's left hand. That ball would have got there if we throw a bounce pass. That's what I feel like. Yeah. And we do the same thing again. Except this time it was even worse because now there's 3 players in between you and Jackson, and number 1's here. I mean, Keon's wide open. We just gotta make an easy decision. Just gotta be able to see the floor. Gotta be able to see the floor. Hey, there we go. It's beautiful. It's like magic. Not a bad shot. And I wouldn't. I didn't really like the call to push the ball here. I mean, they've already got 3 blue players back on defense, and Lucas isn't really the best ball handler. And then we also pick up our dribble right after we pass half court when the rest of us haven't even gotten across yet. It's just bad plus bad equals worse. Yeah, I would have rather it's just take our time here. I mean, we've already got 3 blue back, and Lucas is pretty much dribbling into a trap. And that's what it leads to. Let me see. Yeah, so Lucas, when you're out here like that, like your first thought should be get the ball to the middle. And then also when you know that you have a player behind you and then this guy's coming in front of you, that's your cue to just pull back for a second, right? You kind of just let them trap you. It wasn't even really a trap. It was like it's almost like a phony trap because he came and then just left. But yeah, you got 2 people on you. Just pull back and let your teammates get back because there's really nothing down here for you. There's 1 person on you, 3 people back already, and you're setting yourself up for disaster right here. I can see this coming from a mile away. Trap. Now this is a little bit different. We have one player back. This is where I would definitely say best ball has the ball right now. We got one black, and then yeah. So yeah, definitely right here. Definitely should have looked to attack. But same thing. We got to get off the sideline and get to the middle. This sideline is a bad place to be. Yeah. Good. First off, good shot. Good shot attempt. Let's see the. Yeah, it's a good shot. Would have been upset if you didn't shoot it. I was trying to see your feet. Trying to see if you got your feet underneath you. Yeah. Okay, so right here, when you switch to 2-3 zone, because we had a few fouls called on us, and I couldn't have, Jackson or Kean fouling out. So we went to 2-3 to kind of take a load off of Jackson. But right here, especially when we're in a 2-3 zone, look how I want to show y'all. Look how weak this zone looks. Even though we're here, we have two up high and three up down low. Look how weak this zone looks. Open space, and, this is open. This could all be taken care of if we just look, stick our hands up, right? It's kind of hard because the marker keeps trying to like attach to one. Either way, if we just put our hands up, the zone will look a lot stronger. Okay, I tried to find a video, but I couldn't find one quick enough. But either way, we got to get our hands up. We're all just standing kind of skinny. So yeah, got to get our hands up on defense, especially on a 2-3 zone. Yeah, exact. Yes, this is the perfect time to push because they're still running back, and this hole is so open down here. Good pass, good shot. Good pass, good shot. Just didn't make it. All right here. I hate that this coach just kind of told their players to, I guess they're just trying to waste clock and just sit up here and dribble. Which doesn't really make sense because it's not like they were blowing us out or anything. The shit, I think the score might have been tied, to be honest. But yeah, I'm not putting up with this. So if we see this, we just need to we need to get somebody on the ball and get them to start moving because I mean, shoot, regardless if they score or not, it's not teaching us anything. It doesn't teach them and it doesn't teach us. So I mean, this is ridiculous. What are we teaching? What are we teaching here? I don't know why we did this. Yeah, no. Man, I don't know how you got in the pants. Man, you just scored on the whole freaking team right here, bro. How the hell did you sneak in there? That's 1-on-3, 1-on-4, 1-on-3 ish. I don't know how you got away with that. That's crazy. It's a good shot. Just didn't go in. You call timeout? Oh yeah, you called timeout. Good shot. Just didn't go in. You're gonna drive me insane, bro. Like how? What is this? Where did you learn this? We've never taught you this. I don't know where you learned this. We picked up this habit. You're like so ready to just get rid of the ball. You're not even facing up. Like you get this ball, you should be here, faced up to the. You should be faced up to the basket, like here, because I mean you're open. I was thinking you were gonna shoot it, but you didn't even look at the basket. When you get the ball, y'all gotta see the floor, see what's in front of you, and stop doing this. I don't know what this is. Get in your triple threat, right? This is what we should look like when we catch the ball, especially on the perimeter. Not necessarily, but look, this is like kind of the position we want to be in. Not all the jabbing and stuff. You guys aren't there yet, but I mean, look at this. I mean, where do you see at any point do these guys stand up straight and put the ball behind their head like this, getting ready to pass it? This is how we should look every time we get the ball. Ready to shoot, ready to pass, ready to drive. Look again. I'll even take my camera away so y'all can see. Boom. Face up. See the floor. Right? Are we open? Can we shoot? Can we get this shot up? Is a teammate open? Can we drive? The only way you're gonna know these things is if you face up, see the floor, and you're in a strong triple threat position. And then we need to make a quick decision. You see how when they catch the ball, they see what's happening, see the floor. He's trying to see if his teammate is open right here, number 3. He's trying to see if he can get the ball here, and then he tests out this guy's defense, and gets a shot. I mean, this video is going over specific moves, but I'm just talking about triple threat in general. Look how strong we are here. At no point are we standing straight up, skinny, with the ball behind our heads. Again. And we're not even on the 3-point line right here when we catch. But look, we still catch the ball face up. He's in the middle of a pass right now. Hold on. Watch when he catches the ball. What's the first thing that he does? Sees the floor. What's the first thing he does when he catches the ball? Face up, see what's happening. Shot fake, bucket. First thing he catches the ball. Again, ready to shoot. Catch the ball, face up. Hopefully you guys get the point though. It's a good shot, just missed it. Damn. That's just not a good shot. It's very forced. It doesn't help that our teammates are kind of just standing around doing nothing. So, what is it? They're in man right now. Okay, so first off, we need better spacing. One of us can cut through. Kian, this is probably going to be you. Cut through to the other side. We need better spacing here. And then Caleb, we're also kind of just... We got to get rid of the ball. We're not really doing anything here, so just get off the ball, cut through, and let's just keep moving around. It's a very forced shot. It's kind of unnecessary. Oh, Jackson, oh man. All right, let's talk about this. You give a great shot fake here, get him in the air. He's not even ready to guard. Maybe you don't have your eyes up or something, but I'd much rather I don't want to be rude, but I'd much rather you go up with this layup rather than give Nick a kind of hectic pass. Because one, KYP, we got to know your personnel, and that goes for the other team, knowing who's on the other team and knowing who's on your team. So KYP stands for know your personnel. I always say know who you're passing to. Right, we know Nick probably isn't the most decisive person when he has the ball. So he's most likely going to hesitate when he's this close to the basket, this, sped up of a pass scenario. We just got to go up with a shot. Know who you're passing to. And yeah, make sure you have your head up when you see the floor. Because I don't know if you didn't have your eyes up, you just didn't realize how, open you were. On the initial, right here, would have been like a floater. You just got to know who you're passing to, right? Know who you're passing to. And that's not to say Nick is like a terrible basketball player. Like we can't ever pass to him. It's just we got to know who you're passing to in what kind of situation, right? In that situation, we kind of put Nick in a bad spot where he's still learning. Um, he's not the most decisive person on the floor, so you're kind of putting him in a not so advantageous spot. Nice. Oh, it's another. You face up, you do your job, and I guess I don't know. That face up's got to be a little bit quicker because the shot was there. It was there. Uh, just got to be a little bit quicker to see it. Also, probably could have drove the ball. But I would have liked you to attack here, at least a jump shot or drive to the basket. But I felt like this was your point of attack, some way or fashion. You know what, I should just shut up and just let the clip play. I should just let it play out first before I start talking. Sweet. All right, I'm gonna skip ahead to. Let's go. Okay, hold on. Yeah, 1:45. Fourth quarter starts at 35:40. 35:40. I'm gonna skip to. When do we take the lead? All right, I'm gonna skip to. Okay, so we have the lead here. Let's skip to this possession right here, towards the end of the game. I'm pretty sure we have the lead right now. I think the score is like 18-15, maybe 14. I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure we have 18 right now. Oh, we got. I guess we just got to attack here. You pull up a little bit, you hesitate. Maybe you lose your dribble or something. But yeah, okay, cool. I almost thought that you had pulled up and didn't attack there, but yeah, okay. And I think you make one of your free throws. Good God. I will say I don't really like talking to people when they're on the free throw line. That's just me personally. I feel like just kind of let them. I mean, they know they missed. They know they made it. Where'd my? I just dropped my ring. Where did my ring go? I just dropped my ring. My ring fell. All right, we're good. Yeah, me personally, I don't really like talking to people on the free throw line. I don't really like saying much more than just like, you got it. Get the next one or whatever. Now I know I probably could have left you guys on the free throw line, but one, I didn't want to chance you guys getting a foul. But two, I also didn't want a chance where you guys are fighting to get the offensive rebound, and then one of these two get the rebound, and we get like a fast break going this way. So that's the reason why I told you guys to get back. If you're curious, mainly, because I didn't want a fast break to happen. If by chance Lucas missed this free throw, I wanted to have defenders already back. And then also it kind of saves us from getting a foul going for a rebound. I just like to play it safe. Yeah, like right here. Furman, I don't know. Just let him shoot his free throw. I don't know if we should talk to him while he's shooting his free throw, because that can distract. That can be a distraction. If people on the stands want to talk and do whatever, that's fine. But I feel like the less distractions, the better. It's just to me personally, it's just let him shoot. But he makes it, so maybe it helped. Yeah, missing a free throw like that while his girlfriend's there is crazy. I think we did box out. We just didn't get the ball. Let me see. Shot. Nick. Nick is a little slow to box out here. We're kind of all slapping at the ball instead of grabbing it. And then just somehow number one comes up with the ball. So, yeah, I don't think boxing out was the issue. I think we just got unlucky with the 50-50. But we got to be a little bit more aggressive to get the ball so that doesn't happen. Because I think now the score is 18-16. I think it could be. No, I think no. It's yeah. I think it's 18-16 right now. Okay, let me see here. Because all of these possessions are very, very like dire and important. We want to take advantage of every possession possible because there's not a lot of time left in the game. I don't believe. Let me see. 45 minutes. Yeah, there's like roughly around 2 to 3 minutes left in the game, maybe a little bit over 3 minutes left in the game. So we want to take the best shots possible, and we want to take care of the ball. The last thing we want to do is get a turnover. We don't want to give up. We don't want to get a turnover. We don't want to foul. We don't want to give up a three. Those three things right there. And I guess offensive rebound. So let's see right here. No, I will also say all three of us coaches were telling you, Jackson, to be aggressive against his number one because I think he's got 5 fouls. Or 4 fouls, sorry. You foul out at 5. I think he's got 4 fouls right here, so we were telling you to be aggressive. So I'm not too upset with this shot right here. And plus, I feel like you can make that. You just happen to miss it. All right, blue ball. I couldn't really see what was. I couldn't really see what happened right there, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. Okay, so score is 18-16 now. Now is 18-16. Um, yeah. All right, they call a timeout. Okay, it's very important. We get a stop, we get the rebound, and we take care of the ball because there's only like 9. I think somebody said there's like 12 seconds left in the game. Get a stop and get the rebound. Take care of the ball. That's it. We don't have to shoot. All we have to do is get a stop, get the rebound, and take care of the ball. That's it, and we win the game. Because most likely they're going to intentionally foul us, put us on the free throw line. And I don't know what happened here. So let's let this be a life lesson. Hold on. Okay. Ooh. And we're gonna go over this in before practice starts too, because we've done this, not this exact mistake right here, but some very similar situations where we have inbounds and we're so in a hurry to get the ball inbounded. We don't need to be in a hurry, right? You can take your time, you can walk. You don't have to run and get the ball. Let's just take our time and make sure that we get the ball inbounded. And if we can't get the ball inbound, then the last thing we want to do is get the turnover on this side of the court. I would much rather you, Jackson, just chuck the ball down here, right? And yeah, I'd much rather a turnover on this side where they have to go, where Blue has to go sprint, get the ball, and then dribble back up, and then have some kind of offense going on. But yeah, the last thing we want to do is turn the ball over right next to their basket. I don't know what happened here. Let me see. You give the ball to the ref. Ref gives you the ball. Caleb looks away. I think Caleb's telling his teammates to go away, so that there's space on the floor. And then Jackson, you kind of just throw it in lazily. He's not even looking at. I mean, you were looking at Caleb, so I don't know what happened here. But regardless, I mean, whew. Wait, what the hell? Why is a ref? Is this allowed? He's talking to his player right here. I don't know what's happening. I think he's consoling his player. I'd be upset because he missed a free throw. But yeah, we just got to take care of the ball. That's really it. That's really all it comes down to, is taking care of the ball. And luckily we found they don't make the shot. Whew. Yeah, that's another thing. In a situation like this, if you're gonna foul, you have to make sure that they do not make the shot. They cannot. We should foul to the point where they can't even get a shot attempt up. But they didn't make it, so it's good. And then of course this team, what did they shoot from the free throw line? They shot 10 free throws and they made 1. So luckily they weren't a very good free throw shooting team. That's geez, they shot 10% from the free throw line. 1 out of 10. That's crazy. Now, I'm sure we know the number one thing right here. The number, like, top of the number one thing we need to do here is box out. I think they're probably going to intentionally miss. They're going to miss on purpose. So we need to be ready. And that's game. All right, cool. So, yeah, I mean, biggest thing about this game. I will say the biggest takeaway is that we are getting a lot better about boxing out. That's good. This gonna save us. It's gonna save us. It felt like we were. I mean, when we didn't turn over the ball, I felt like we had decent offense. There could be a lot better movement all around off the ball. But I thought it was a lot better this game. It's just turnovers. Turnovers really killed us, and then offensive rebounds kind of hurt us as well. This team didn't shoot too well, though. They did get a lot of offensive rebounds, but they didn't shoot the ball very well. I mean, they were 7 for 40. So, yeah, and they had 18 offensive rebounds. 18 offensive rebounds. They shot 40 shots and they made 7. Jeez. So yeah. Against a better team, those offensive rebounds are definitely going to hurt us. Most teams are not going to shoot 18% from the floor. And most teams are also not going to shoot 8% from 3. So we just have to make sure your job is not done. Your responsibilities on defense are not done until you get the defensive rebound. So yeah. Let me see, how many assists did we have? Yeah, I didn't feel like we moved the ball that well. We only had 3 assists as a team. No, I take that back. I think we did move the ball a lot better today. I think the main reason we probably didn't get a lot of assists is just we didn't make a lot of shots. Because, yeah, hold on, let me see. Because, yeah, we didn't shoot that well either. We shot 6 for 31, so that's probably why we didn't have a lot of assists. And that's 19% from the floor. But yeah, hope you guys learned something. If you did, let me know in the comments. If you have questions, let me know. I will, see you guys in the next game breakdown. Peace.